Every street tree has a story. People from the neighborhood planted it. They laughed as they got to know each other better, and they helped each other make the neighborhood a better place. Along with the tree was planted seeds of a stronger community. Friendships were born, or strengthened. That's how the Friends of the Urban Forest in San Francisco plan it to happen, and the process works. It's a lot of fun, too. I became a volunteer neighborhood coordinator for Friends of the Urban Forest, FUF, because the guy who had originally started sort of drifted off. FUF asked if I would take over a 5-block by 4-block area of the Outer Sunset. Sure. We'd been wanting a tree for 4 years and were excited that things were finally moving in our neighborhood. So, pass out flyers, learn about trees to be able to answer questions, share the work with other people in the neighborhood who start calling to volunteer to help, manage the paperwork. Someone has volunteered, someone needs more information, check to see who still needs to turn in forms, who has covered what block with flyers. The work came in spurts. A few hours here, a few hours some months later. It was a lot slower than I thought. A year passed from when I started to the actual planting date. Our FUF organizer kept things going with encouraging words and ideas. And then suddenly it seemed there were enough groups in the Outer Sunset to schedule a planting in 6 weeks, spring 2008. That's when things really took off. The FUF planting organizer held a community meeting. We heard about the marks for the sidewalk, the cutting, the choice of trees. And then it was planting day.
Is there an olive somewhere, Sharon?
An olive?
47 trees to be planted, breaking up the vast expanse of concrete in the Outer Sunset.
Thank you so much for doing this. I know that we're going to be planting 46 trees, is it? 46 trees today, and I think that that's such a great thing for the Sunset District because, as you know, our district is one of the most heavily concreted districts in the city, and every time that we're able to plant a new tree, it really helps in terms of the beautification, for how people feel about their neighborhoods, also about drainage. So I know for my own home, we planted about 9 trees, and I know it's overboard, but it's beautiful. So again, thank you so much for coming out today, for being part of this, and we really are looking forward to working with FUF on some of the other locations in the district as well. And we're also hoping to get our own city trees that are planted too, also through our city program. So thank you so much for your help, and we hope that we can count on you in the future also. Thank you.
Lots of people from all over the Outer Sunset, from Lincoln to Ortega, from 37th Avenue out to the sea. And what a blast, getting to know people on your street you hadn't met before, helping neighbors plant their trees, and they helping you plant yours. Other volunteers from across the city, and people from the Sunset pitching in to help. And afterwards, the potluck lunch. Friends of the Urban Forest says one of the goals of the tree planting is to help build communities. And today, when I walk down the street, yes, there are trees making the neighborhood more beautiful. But I can say, hey, that's Sam and Sen's house. We put in that tree together. I wonder how it's doing. And relive the fun of getting to know people in our part of the world just a bit better. From Planting Day with the Friends of the Urban Forest.